Hello, everyone. How are you? This is definitely not a planned or scheduled live. I'm just hanging out here, and I would like to go over the Q&A wizard if somebody joined me today. And I'm gonna give away some Q&A for free and some schemas for free. Uh, just let me know if you guys want to hang with me. All right, let me see if I could embed this. I'm gonna try to embed this in my. So there's a lot of changes and a lot of update today. Honestly, guys, it's not today, but the last couple days with OpenAI and Google. But right now, if you guys are joining, thank you for joining me. This is not a scheduled one at all. This is just basically I'm just feeling generous today. I want to give out some free technical schemas. So if you comment below and let me know uh, your website and or your GMB, I would create a schema and send it to you right now live. Or if you have any questions, let me know. And even I want to go over the Q&A wizard. It's a new Q&A, and it's what it basically does. We just input. It's a new tool. We'll put the website URL, and it will scrape 4 or 5 pages, and then we'll get the content, and then we create the Q&As where you could put them in your GMB, and it's going to help with the ranking. So if you guys comment below and let me know, I would be really happy to share it with you guys and send it to you. So yeah, comment below. Let me know if you if you have any questions first. I'm here just hanging out with you guys. I know the music is a little bit loud. I'm just gonna put it down. There we go. Hey, Julian. Julian said hello. All right. Hello, Julian. So please share it. What would you like to share? So let me share it with you. Tell you what's the Q&A, what it does. So I'm gonna go to the right screen right here. And so you go to Mappack SEO tool. I just added this a couple days ago. I sent an email and I'll show you guys how it works. So you go right here to the Q&A wizard. I don't know why this is shaking. Relax, buddy. All right. So do you guys you could share with me any email, any website. So for now, if you guys have any website that you would like me to create Q&As, free Q&A for you, and I'll send them to you right now while we are live. But for let's say I want to take a carpet cleaning. Let's say carpet cleaning. Hear me. I just want to take any website and show you guys what it does. So let's say Oxy, the filter to clean. So this is the website. So we right click, copy link address. We come right here and we say for the Q&A wizard, all what we need is, let's say I need 10 Q&As. And then you click on pull out the Q&A. And what it does is going to scrape 4 or 5 different pages, because sometimes the homepage by itself is not enough to get the Q&A for the business. But what this tool does is taking multiple pages and then scrape them with the AI and creating those Q&A. So it's 2 seconds. You have 10 questions and they really matter in from SEO perspective, and you go to the GMB and start posting those. I was hoping I would be able to connect it directly from here, but I wasn't able to do it. So the reason is Google API does not allow posting questions through the API, but you could actually post answers. Um, so yeah, that's what. So you could best. That's why I couldn't do it. So right now, but this is still gonna take you a few seconds. You just copy and paste them, and you put 10 different questions. Usually SEO, or if you guys gonna create this, it's gonna take you about, I'm not sure, like 15-20 minutes, right? Maybe more, to do the research, looking at the website, and then go to ChatGPT, put it in there, and then create them. So yeah, it takes some time. So let me guys know if you would like me to create any other Q&A, and I'll share it with you. Or if you'd like any free schemas, let me go to my page right here. Just comment below and let me know, guys, if you have any questions, or if you would like any free schemas or free Q&A document. I'd love to share it with you guys. So let's go to my page. Yeah. Okay, and here we go. There we go. All right, yeah. Let me test something else. So right now, the auto schema, it's available only for the US and the UK, and there's no tool out there that does as technical as Mappack SEO tool as auto schema. And you'll see, guys, why. You go right here to place finder, you find your place ID. Let's say I'm just gonna create the one for my office right here, and you place the place ID, and we just put the geo coordinate. How big is the coverage, and how big do you want to cover in your in the geo radius schema? So the geo radius schema, which is the local business schema, and if you click 10 miles and click on data detective, activate it, and then it will fetch the data. It's going to go to your GMB, get all the data from the business address, business phone number, services, and everything else. And then it's going to list them as, if you could see right here, it's going to list them as each city in that radius that we put, right, with the Google map listing. Let's give this a test right here. All right, and then we have the Wikipedia. So we have the map, and then we have the Wikipedia link for each city. See, this is all the 10-mile radius cities. What this does is basically giving Google more information or content about the cities that you service. I know this might be on your website, but Google crawl the schema first, so it give them more information about the cities that you service. So it's going to build your location authority, and it's going to build your proximity. I've been getting a lot of messages from the people who start using it a month or 2 months ago, and they tell me, we're not doing anything, we're just putting your schema, and the proximity of the services is growing. And so basically this works, guys. Schema does work. Yes, it's not a one single ranking factor, and you're not going to be able to see it, put it by itself and then look at it, and it's going to get you on the map back right away. As you see, guys, if you are an SEO and you've been working in SEO, it's just the big puzzle. We have to work on everything and every piece. But I try to focus on the location authority pieces, like the local business schema and I trying to create something to save me time, which if I'm doing it, it's not going to take me more than 10 seconds to create the schema and just put it on my client website. And even if my VA will do it, before it used to take him an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to build something technical like this. Right now, it could be done in few seconds. The Mapback SEO tool does not have any limit right now. In V2, we're probably going to have the limitation. But right now, you pay $129 and there's no limitation at all. So that's one good thing. So you could create unlimited schemas. You could create unlimited KML files, the My Map files. You could create unlimited map magnet, which is going to give you the readings or the ranking signals around your area or at the area that you want to choose. And right now I added the Q&A as well. So yeah, there's a lot of value that you could get from here for the money that you pay. If you're an SEO agency, this is going to save you tons of time, and it's going to get you premium results basically. So if you look right here, other than just listing the cities with the Wikipedia map and the map link, it give you the area served with the zip codes as well. So I try to add more zip codes around that 10 miles that we put in the area, and and plus it's going to give you the geo radius coverage. And right now it has the reviews as well. And I'm trying to build a bit more on top of this and add the same as for the social media, same as Wikipedia services. I'm trying still to pull more information into this schema. So it's still work in progress, basically. Let me see. So yeah, if you guys would like me to give a free schema right now, it's a free technical schema. It's worth, if you go to other services, it's worth more hundreds of dollars sometimes. I know someone who charged $1,000 for technical schema. So, I mean, I have a service right here that could create this unlimited, and you could go and sell them on different websites, basically different marketplaces. Will this work? I have a question. Let me double check the question. 1 second. The question is, make sure. Will this work if I provide the country, if a business service multiple counties? Oh, counties, you meant county. Will this work if I provide the county? You don't have to provide the county, actually. It's just, you provide just the place ID, and it will scrape the address, take the address, and you put the radius, how big is the radius that you want, and it's going to create all of the city's pages and everything. We do not list the county, and I don't know why would you choose the county to be listed in the schema. If the city is listed and you want Google to see the cities, the county is more like, I don't think anybody will search for county service, or I'm not sure. I'm probably missing something. So please let me know. That was the question from Julian Lee. Yeah, Julian, I'm not sure. Can you tell me if what would you mean by adding the county? Or you're probably, so what you start with is just the place ID of the business right here, and the geo radius miles, the coverage miles around, how many miles that you cover around the business. So this will give you all the cities and everything in there. And if you want a free one to test it, and just send me right now a GMP, and I'll create it and send it to you live right now. It doesn't take more than a few seconds. Yeah, and I mean, right now it's only for the US, the UK. I'm working on the Australia and Canada, and hopefully it will be done in a few more days. So after that, I will trying to do a worldwide one, because this is not an AI. The only AI piece with this is, with this schema, is the description right here. This description, because it's not with the API that I'm using, it doesn't, sometimes if it doesn't have the description, it's given an error to generate this, basically, because it's each line is coded in a Python code to be able to create the schema, which took lots of hours. Um, I have another question. Let me check. Is this capturing products and services from the GMB as well? Honestly, not yet. Oh, my camera went down. 1 second. All right. So no, this uh, does not capture the services or the products. It's a great question. And I'm actually, if you go to our roadmap right here and do me a favor, that'd be great. I need some votes in here. Basically, it says, let me see. I have it in the features right here. So actually I should add this one. So you could go right here to the vote, mappackseo.upvoting, and uh, and add this. But I'm planning to add the category, which is gonna be the services that you have, or if the services I could get it, but I'm not sure about the products. I'm gonna double check with the API. If I was able to scrape those before I create the schema, I will definitely add it. So let's go ahead and I'm actually add. So for the auto schema, I'm gonna add the products and services. There you go. And I'll give it, oh, that's my vote. So I have one vote. Great question, Eric. So if you have any other questions, and if you need any free schema right now to test it, let me know. I would love to create it for you guys. Go. The sun went down. There we go. Yeah, and what else? If you guys will have any other questions, let me know. This is going to be helpful for sure if I'm going to add the countries, and the services, and the products. I'm actually looking into adding the same as of the social media without you inputting the social media links, trying to figure out the code that scrape and get you the scrape the web and give you the social media links and post them in the schema itself. Because that's something would definitely help. And if I was able to create the services or the products, I'm gonna link them to the Wikipedia links as well. So that will be helpful. I'm sure that will be something that will add some value to the tool. All right, I have another question, which is a great question. Let me refresh this. Okay. I have always, that's from Eric as well. I have always heard that the map circles were not effective, but they seem to be coming back. How are you using them once created? Great question, Eric. And there's a lot of hate in the industry uh, for the circle maps, basically. Um, and I get it why, because they're overdoing it and it's all over Fiverr and legit and everywhere. Honestly, I am the first one who started it in 2018 or 17, I guess. Um, and it used to work like magic, right? So right now, by creating the my map using, if you go and create it by yourself and just put it out there, it's not going to do anything. It's another thing, another piece of the puzzle that you have to work on it. what I try to do, and I teach it, or I have a couple of videos in the tool that tell you what to do after you create it. So one, I create map embeds. You have to drive more traffic to it and embed it for Google to trust it more. So a lot of people create those maps, but they don't index. I mean, they are getting me. We gotta understand that it's gonna be crawled, but not indexed. Not everything Google crawl index it. So sometimes it could be crawled, so Google get the information, but it's not gonna be indexed and put on the website or on the SERP basically. So with map embeds, I use Money Robot to create the map embeds. It's an aged account since 2016. I have it, so it's pretty powerful for as a tier 2. I never use it as a tier 1. So after that, it's gonna build views. If you see at the My Maps, I could show you right here. I mean, it's been a while. I didn't do it for. I have a lot of them. So if you see, I'm gonna just look at the latest one. This one, I was doing it yesterday as a sample, just to show it to someone. So let's see something with that it has. Okay, so here, if you see the views, this is what you need to get a little bit more. The way I like to do it is to have the main keyword right here, because the main keyword and the description is the meta title and a meta description. So if you look at the on-page analysis, so if you look right here, the title is the internal, that's the main keyword. So I like to have the main keyword in the title, and I like to have the website linked in the description, right? And then I embed this probably, 2000, get 2000 views, more than 3,000 views. And then give it some authority on Google. And the second thing I do, I actually download it. I download the KML file, export KML file right here. And then I put it on, I'll show you a sample. So I create a geosite map. Geosite map is the old days of creating geosites, right? So this is still sometimes old is new. So that's what's happening right now. Geosite map XML, anything that you put with these XML files right now, it's gonna it's gonna be indexed quickly, instantly, right away. So that's the KML file. I could copy and paste it right here. So, you can't really, because it's gonna take you to, oh no, hold on, I copied the wrong one. So yeah, that's the KML file. If I download it right here, you'll see it. You can't really see on my screen, but it's downloaded to my computer. So that KML file is actually inside the GeoMap circle and a GeoMap site, and that's gonna give Google. I mean, you take that GeoSite XML sitemap, and you put it to the search engine, the search console, and you upload it, and then these links will be right away indexed. I'm not sure if this is gonna be probably did this. Hold on, let's try and see, because last time I did it, maybe it's de-indexed now, but we could check it. It's actually not indexed right now, but I did, when you do it, I'll show it to you in a different video if you want. As soon as you upload it to the search console and you create this, and you'll go to Google and you'll see it indexed right away and listed in there. So that's what I do for it. It does move the needle a little bit, but that's for one main keyword. It's it's one piece of the puzzle that I have to do. So to put everything together. Sometimes I do this and I give a really good push. Sometimes it doesn't do any push because maybe there's something more, a good ranking factor as a website, or something on-page optimization is not done correctly. I have to work on it. All right, and let's see. I have another question. Who's that for? From Somebody asked, can you provide? Let me see if that's on. I believe I don't see the name. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I see it. Julian, you need a free schema for Solar Brothers. All right, that's fine. So that's Solar Brothers LLC. Let's see their. I have to find their. Can you give me the city? I have to find their GMB, or if you could send me the GMB, I would do it right away. But Solar Brothers or the city, maybe that will help. Solar Brothers. Oh, sorry, it's not brothers. Brothers. Damn. Okay, I found it. Sorry, didn't have enough coffee this morning. All right. So yeah, so right here, that's the business. Okay. So we'll go to, you need the schema, we said. So let's go to the schema, log into the Mappack SEO tool. And we go to the schema, auto schema right here. And then we need the place ID. So we're gonna click right here. It's gonna go to the place ID and search for the business. And then we copy the place ID right here, paste it. How many miles do you want it? The geo radius, 10 miles, 20 miles. I mean, I don't think it would. I mean, don't tell me 50 miles because that's, some customer told me add 200 miles. And I'm like, that defeat the purpose of doing local SEO. It's 30 miles. Okay, that's a big area. That's a big area. Proximity is number one in ranking fair. Let's see if this is going to be able to build it. Because I sometimes I test it with 50 miles, but it gave an error, and sometimes it doesn't. So it depends of how big is how many cities in that 30 miles. All right, we'll wait a few more. Here we go. So we have, as you can see right here, you have everything that you need for that business with all the cities. So I'm gonna, with all the zip codes, and I'm just gonna download it. And I'm just gonna send it to you right now. Done. Oh, search unsupport. It's the file is unsupported. So because it's a TXT file, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload it to my cloud and send you a link. Here we go. I sent you a link to download it, Julian. Yeah. So please, when you do it, if you could take it before and after of a GeoGrid, I'm not sure if you use Local Dominator or any other grid report. Take one before and wait a few days. See when your website is crawled, and then check it again and let me know, and see the proximity, how big it will go. Alrighty, and we have another question. Let's see the other question. Thank you guys for hanging out. This is today. I wasn't planning to go live, and I just did it without scheduling anything. I just went live. I'm like, let's see if anybody would like to hang out with me. So John, hey John. So he said, Robbie, would you mind sharing a video on how you set up that sitemap? I just got here and I'm only going to be able to stay for about 5 minutes. That's fine. If you're still around, I will send you the video. You need how to create the sitemap. If not, if you're not gonna stick around, it's okay. I'll send it to you in a second. I'll send it to your Facebook. So let's see the content. You're looking for. I'm not sure if that's the one that you're looking for, so I'm gonna send it to you. If not, let me know, my buddy, and I'll take care of it. Uh, the sitemap. I thought I had the sitemap. I think it's unlisted. One second. So just bear with me. I just want to make sure I'm sending you the right one. Yeah, this is the. I have one. I'll look for it after the live, man. I'm not sure where I put it. And oh, right there. I see it. There you go. It's an unlisted one, but I will. All right, sent. So you have a video. This is basically how to create the geosite maps. And I had a place, actually, it's like a form to create that. I'll look for that and I'll send it to you as well. I should add it to it. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Let me see if there's any other questions. Um, Patrick, hey, how are you, Patrick? This schema tool is such a time saver. I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, it takes seconds to build a really good technical schema. Uh, all right. Is there? Let's see if there. You have another. We have another question, but I'm not sure. I'm sorry, I can't see the name. Sometimes I have to go to Facebook and check for the names, and this is annoying sometimes. So the question is there any way to inject the schema into a Google site? Hmm, good question. I never tried it, honestly. I never tried it with a Google. I don't play a lot with Google sites, um, but I doubt it. I doubt you could embed it in there. It has to be in the header. If you were able to put any code in there in the header, that that would do it. You know, I mean, and nowadays, if you need a straight answer, sometimes 90% of the time we could get it from ChatGPT, right? So, is there a way to inject the schema into a Google site? Do you know what I really like about ChatGPT? It doesn't really care about my spelling mistakes because I type very fast and I never took any typing classes. So, my I do a lot of typos. Um, okay. So you as it says, you could, with a new version of the Google Sites, you can embed custom HTML and CSS and Java. To do this, you go to and then it explains how to do it. Maybe there's a way, honestly. It looks like there is a way to do it. That's interesting. Yeah, let me know if you were able to do it. It'll be great. Any other questions, guys? Let's see. Good, good. Actually, I like this today. There's nothing planned, and I like those live that I don't plan it because I'm a last minute guy. All right, yeah. So that will work. So it looks like it will work. So if you test it, please let me know. I would like to know if it worked or not. That would be a good video to create on YouTube. So yeah, so I create the schemas. What other schemas do you guys do other than the local business schema? Like I'm trying uh, to have. I mean, the way, if you guys understand the schema a little bit, it works with like blocks on, like you could have all the schemas that you want under the local business schema, right? So right now I'm actually trying to add like departments or basically branches, because some businesses have 3 4 different locations, and for that many location, I prefer to put it under one schema at the homepage instead of putting it on separately. I don't believe it to be separately on the different pages, unless you have hundreds of locations or tens of locations. That will be helpful. Patrick. So guys, Patrick, who worked with me, we worked together for a few years in the Chicagoland area, and we had a lot of customers that they come for fish and chicken sandwiches, fish and chicken restaurants, and we did a lot of banners and designs. I had a large format printing, so we did design. Patrick used to take care of their designs, and we used to do a lot of mistakes between the ties and the tights. Yeah, yeah, good old days, right? Good times, Patrick, right? We used to have fun. We used to, you know, it was a really good environment. I miss that office. Any other questions, guys? Anything else? Anything about SEO, the tools, the group, life, anything, guys? I'm here. So right now I have a 1 day free trial. The reason I did it only 1 day, there's a lot of value to this. So if somebody get it for 7 days, usually you have 10 campaigns or 3 campaigns. You could go in and create everything that you need and then unsubscribe. Basically, I still gonna delete the 1 day free trial because you still could do the same thing. I've been getting a lot of cancellation because I see them, they join for 12 hours creating 20 schemas and 10 blah blah blah, and use the map magnet, and then they go unsubscribe. So you'll get some people like that, but the tool is basically, I'm trying to have a more value. Like it's the first one, it's the first toolbox that you go to if you're running any campaign, because I'm going to add more to this. Right now this is just the beginning. I'm going to enhance those and add more. And if you guys, I'm building it with you guys. If you have any suggestions, or if you think that I'm missing something, or something that have a really good rank value or ranking signal, or something that you think could be done and create a code for it, let me know. I'll jump on it right away. So Patrick said, "Oh yes, 5 years of great times. I learned so much from you doing that time." Thank you, man. You're awesome, man. We had a great time. 5 years, wow, that was a long time, huh? I thought it was like 2 3 years. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for all the help that you did for the company. So it was really good. All right, what's the URL? Somebody asked, what's the URL? The URL is a good question. You're gonna need the URL, of course, so that tells you I'm not that prepared. Here we go. It's on the screen right now. It's mapbackseo.streamlit.app. That's the actual link to it. I have the mapbackseo.app by itself, but for some reason it's not working and it's not redirecting to here. So instead of giving you that, I'm giving you the one directly to the app, which is mapbackseo.streamlit.app. And you go here. First of all, you either click on the 1 day free trial, and it's gonna take you to the login right here. And then you either could choose the $129 per month, or you could save $549 and take a year, or you pay $1,000 for a year. And if anybody watching right now live, only the live, not the replay, I could give 20% off on the annual pricing. So it will be, I'll send you a coupon right now after we go live. Text me DM me right now, and it's going to be $800 for a full year. And then after you start your trial right here, it's going to kick you back um, to the map pack tool. And I'm sorry, you're still going to have to log in again with the same Gmail that you actually created the Stripe subscription with, and then you'll be able to see it right here. Let's see. Somebody said, let me check the what's the URL? I gave you the URL. There's another question that said like a database where you put a short code or link embed. Are you referring? I think you're referring to the Google Sites, right? If not, please let me know if I missed something. Anybody else would like any free schema or free Q&A? I could send them right now. This is yesterday I added to one of our customers. Let me show you guys. I added about 20. I forgot the name for a second. So let's see the Q&As. Yep, those are all the Q&As. I mean, he had a good amount of Q&A before that, but I just added all of that yesterday. And, you know, Google have on the GMB, it's good signals to keep updating it and give more information. It does help with the ranking. Yeah, we've been actually going a little bit more with the calls, the steady calls. We started in June. We probably, 20-30% more calls, but it's the flu season right now, so maybe that's why they're getting a lot of customers as well. But I know he's pretty happy. That's one of the customers. What else, guys? Tell me. Any other questions you have? I would love to answer it for you. Or if you would like me to go over any of the tools again, let's go over the map magnet a little bit. The map magnet right now, you click on the Google Maps right here. So you get because we need the geo coordinates. We have to input the coordinates. So let's say we want to search for, we want to get the results. We want to see the results of from Chicago. Let's go to the Chicago city and we'll choose, let's say we are on the north side. Copy the coordinates, you paste them right here, and let's say injury lawyer, and you click on seek and shall find. And now what it does, it's scraping from that location, that coordinate exactly, and get you the top 20 results on the map. And it's not dividing, it's all the signals. From the way I did it, I actually list down all the GMB ranking signals and the on-page or the website ranking signals, right? And then I tried to see all this data, because I used to work, my VA used to do it, and I used to, when I do any audit for any new campaign, that's the first thing I do, and it takes me sometimes 2-3 hours. But with this tool, it's taking me seconds, and now I have a lot of data, more than I used to work on it. And I list all from that location that we searched, right? We have, they give you the proximity distance between the actual location that you search from and the actual business. So in this case right here, you'll see mostly this is the closest is from the search location, but they still ranking number 3. You'll see this guy, they have 725. And then I have from the rank, from the GMB signals, if the title, if it's the keyword that we search, which was injury lawyer, if it's in the title right here, it's going to say yes. If it's in the website, meaning if it's in the website URL of the landing page of the GMB, if it's going to say yes or no. If it's in the meta title, if it's in the meta description, and if it's on the H1 tag or H2 tags. And then we have the primary category, and then it will show you the subcategories. You'll see like these guys are missing some opportunities to overtake him basically with some titles and adjustments that you could do on this big keyword. And then if you could see at the end right here, we have the word count. Now, if they have, they don't allow to crawl the website to get the word count, it's going to say 0. That doesn't mean they don't have any words on their website, but it means they're not allowing anybody to crawl it basically. But this guy has 1600. And then I have a column for, this is the website, and then I have a column for the URL expired, if it's expired. The HTTP 403, that means it's not allowing us to crawl it, so I can't get the status, or I cannot get the load time of the website or the word count. So I'm trying to find a way around this. But the goal is to have the URL expired. I mean, believe it or not, a couple times I'm doing it for my customers, and I found a couple expired location URLs, and I could use them as an SEO, or I could use it in multiple ways. One, I could use it as a redirect if you believe in the redirect. Two, I could use it as just an extra real estate for me. I take it, keep the GMB, and transfer the phone number. Three, I could build a small local PBN for that city. So that, I mean, that's a tool by itself, honestly. So if you want to build a local PBN for you in the area, you could use this service to find the actual expired domains that it's listed on the GMB and build your network. And then the last one would be the schema. The schema here is it's going to list you all the schema that you have. Now, I can't really, sometimes it has a lot of schemas, so you can't really list them all, and I'll show you how I organize it right here. If you scroll down, this is a map, this is some visuals. It's the same information up here, but I give you some visual. So for this, we were search location from here, and most of these are the proximity ones that rank. And then let's go down right here. This is proximity versus rating. And this is going to be the keyword presence analysis. So if the keyword 5 of the listings had the keyword in the title inside the GMB, and in website 0 of them, and in meta tag it was 5 of them, meta description it was 4 of them, in H tag it was 4, and in H2 it was 3. And this is the word count. Mostly you'll see that they have really good, some of, like 2 of them has 3,500. And then this is kind of important, give you the business category. 100% of the main category of the top 20 listing, it was the personal injury attorney. So in case that you have your listing different than this one, you know that you have to fix your main category, and it's going to affect your ranking pretty good. Actually, believe it or not, those 2 move the needle right away. So we have the subcategory. So right here, I give you an idea based on the 20 listings. 28% of them has it as a law firm as the secondary category. So you know that you have to start with a law firm. What I like to do, I'll do the same exact thing that I listed right here. So I start adding them in order based on this, and it's been working really good with me as well. And here's the schema. That schema to give you the actual schema. image schema was most of them, which is usually that's the case, and non-schema, it's 14 of them. And then we have 7 of them have the organization schema, web page 4, blog posting 3, personal, let me see, legal service only 2 has it. And so, yeah, local business only 1. So they're missing something right here. And then the last thing, it will show you the average for top 10. So top 10 results will give you the average reviews, average proximity distance, how far is it, average rating, and all of that. Let's see if there's any other questions. I think I see someone have a question for the schema, so that the subscription would update anytime you added more information. The subscription update anytime you added more information. I'm sorry, I didn't know what you mean, but if you mean the pricing of the subscription, no. I'm not gonna add unless there's big tools that it's gonna cost a lot of money. But no, this is gonna be a subscription for the toolbox. I'm gonna keep adding to it. The industry change all the time. Sometimes the auto schema might not work, or find a solution AI could create them in a very quick, easy way, which is that's not the case right now. You still have, even if you go to ChatGPT trying to create a schema, it's gonna take you a good amount of time to create the ultimate right schema. And you have to input all the information, the business, because it does not crawl the website or the GMB itself. It does crawl Bing right now, but it's still not enough to get all the information of the business and what you need on it. So I'm going to keep building on it. I'm going to keep adding more tools. Industry change and overnight. So sometimes what works right now might not work in the future. And that's why I create it as a toolbox. And right now, there's 4 of them. I do have a lot of enhancement. I would say the one that it would stay the longest is the map magnet, because it gives you just data and you decide what to do with it. My plan on the map magnet, after getting all this data and you see that all this information right here, is to have at the end, I'm training right now an AI model with at least 50 results like this, right? And then and give it an action plan and give it results. And basically, what it does is create your action plan based on this information, right? So that will be valuable, because you take it to your VA. If you don't want to do it, you go here, you create this data, and you click generate action plan, and it'll tell you what you need to do to get the ranking. And I want to add the guarantee improvement on this, because I'm sure if they, if they did everything right here that it's missing, this is part of the ranking factor. It's going to enhance, it's going to boost the ranking for sure. I hope I answered your question, Facebook user, but sorry, man. I don't have the name. Let me see if I could. That's Eric. Yeah, Eric for the schema. Yeah, I hopefully answered your question. If not, you could text me after this and or DM me, and I will definitely get you the answer if I didn't. So we've been on for 54 minutes. Enough of me talking and ruining your Friday, guys. So just let me know if you have any other questions right here. I'll wait for a few more seconds. And then we could call it off for today and enjoy the rest of the weekend. I mean, the beginning of the weekend, I guess. All right. Let me see if there's any more questions right here. All right. I guess not. Thank you all for staying with me or watching me today, even without any scheduled. I just throw it out there. I did the most annoying tag that everyone tagged, and you guys joined. Thank you for joining. And if you have anytime, if you have any question about the tool, about the map pack, SEO in general, I would, as I would be happy to help you. And that's it. You guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of the day, and we'll talk soon. Thank you again.